We're live.
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Tommy G here with the Tuesday edition, NFL Week -1 edition of the Stay Cashin Show, College Football Week 1 edition of the Stay Cashin Show, and U.S. Open Week 1 edition of the Stay Cashin Show. I am joined with the best producer in the world, Evan Hand. What up, E?
How we doing, boys? I'm doing all right. My shorts on YouTube are absolutely popping off, so that's great.
Oh yeah, which ones?
Oh, I've had a few of them. The one about the dude from LSU who finessed the NIL deals. We got celebrity tattoos. We got Zach Wilson. We got a bunch of stuff. They're popping off. We hit 1 million views finally.
Let's go.
Oh shit, let's go, Ev.
Money. Keep it going.
Trying to keep my job and keep those guys out of Bill's DMs.
That's right.
A lot of them over the weekend.
Over the weekend? Why? I thought Evan was in your good graces now.
I don't know. I just got a lot. Something you did the other day. Remember we were talking about it?
What did he do?
Something happened on
He worked
Friday.
on vacation.
No, but something happened Friday.
Was it Ghost saying I told people to DM him and not throw it to the...
No. I don't remember what it was.
Dogs are out, though, huh? All right. Well, it's U.S. Open season right now, and we are probably one of the only companies out here that has a specialist in tennis. And it looks like you started off with a good morning today, Mr. Joe Rackets.
Yeah, we had Zhang this morning. I got kind of pissed off with Martinsova. It was one of those days where she just didn't show up, and she should have. There was some value on that line. We got screwed by that, but had some Qinwen Zhang. She beat Ostapenko this morning in 3 sets. That was one of my dark horse futures at plus 6,000. So I don't know if you guys are a sub, you got that at plus 6,000. She's one of my dark horses to make it deep into this tournament. I like her game. And right now we got Angelina Kalinina. We got a plus 170, and she is now up a set and a break at minus 1,100. So the subs got that. I was going to give that out on here, but there's no value in that anymore. So should have been signed up.
Yep, should have signed up. 4dbets.com, $27 for 7 days, or $297 till mid-January. But VIP 10. Bill Rupp, anything you want to share before we get started?
Nope, nothing.
Let's get to it. Evan, headlines.
Well, first we got apparently Lamar Jackson is unhappy in Baltimore because...
Who said that a month and a half ago that shit wasn't over?
I could pull it up.
Yep.
That was Tommy G.
Yeah, it was Tommy G.
But I guess there was like they went back and forth on Twitter with a couple fans, random people, and they were like, so Lamar Jackson is the league MVP and he still hasn't broken the bank. Ravens, you're on the hot seat. Give that man $250 million guaranteed before you write a check your ass can't cash. And then they said, someone else was like, oh, they already offered that. So Lamar decided to respond and say, no, they didn't. And then he liked a photo of a jersey swap of him in a Dolphins jersey. And he's from Broward County.
The fact that they he's been talking about the Dolphins. That's come up a couple times. The fact that these guys are this fucking like just childish, like using their social media prowess to fucking just be assholes. Like, I mean, just be a fucking man. Just go out, say, listen, if they don't give me the money, I'm gonna play hard this year, and I'm out. Just put it out there. Don't like tweets and Kyler Murray deleting his Instagram and just stop doing that shit. It's so fucking gay. Fucking hate it. Bill, what do you think of Lamar Jackson?
I mean, you got to pay somebody the money, right? Because this country's falling apart. We got a bunch of fucking morons out there.
Bill's still mad about the TikTok kid.
Oh, that fucking kid. I mean, everybody who he interviews is a fucking moron.
Yeah, that kid. If you guys aren't following,
Rackets, he fucking interviewed a kid today or last time and asked him, what continent are we on? What continent?
The dude from that dude on TikTok?
The guy answers North Africa. North Africa. The fuck?
Dude, Bill's been. I love this kid. Follow him on Instagram, Justin Awad, AWAD.
What in the fuck? North Africa?
Have you seen him, Evan?
What's that?
The kid Justin Awad. Have you seen him?
I don't think so. I mean,
he just hangs out in Times Square and interviews fucking retarded, mostly liberal millennials, and asks them, shows him a picture of a clock, and he's like, "What time is this?" And they're like, "How many dimes are in a dollar?" Like, he asks a million, and then whenever they give the wrong answer, he just goes, Yes.
I saw something like that. I don't know if it was him or not. It might have been another account, but they were like, "How many seasons are there?" And then the girl's like,
Yeah, it was him.
May,
Yeah,
June, July.
Yes.
Yesterday, he asked the girl, how many seasons are there? She said 12!
Yes. So Bill thinks Lamar Jackson should get the money because Justin Awad interviews stupid people. Okay, Rackets, what do you think?
He does interview stupid people.
No, not about Justin Awad.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm interviewing stupid people right now. I feel like him. What do you think of Lamar Jackson thing?
I don't. No, whatever.
Move on. All right,
Yeah.
next, Evan.
I don't care.
Jimmy G becomes the highest paid backup quarterback in NFL history, a 1-year, $7 million deal.
There, I said it yesterday on the show. They're actually to the point now in the NFL where we're paying quarterbacks not to play. Like, that's literally what just happened there. That they were like done with him, didn't practice preseason, didn't play. And now they're just like, all right, we're going to give you $7 million just to sit on the sidelines and not cause a scene.
Highest paid backup ever.
And he has upside for $17 million this year with incentives and shit. So if he feel like he could literally, I think, go in for like the last 4 games, play, and make like fucking $15 million.
Yeah, but all that does is that just says that they see something in Trey Lance that they don't like.
I think what they see in Trey Lance that they don't like is that Trey Lance is possibly going to get hurt if he runs that much, right?
There's something in there that he doesn't like. That's why they're like, oh shit, we better sign him.
Yeah. So, we're giving $50 million to fucking guys like Kirk Cousins and Kyler Murray, and we're giving $7 million to $17 million for guys who literally the team didn't want and doesn't plan on playing. So, very interesting. I don't know how Garoppolo didn't get fucking sent to another team. There's so many teams that need quarterbacks.
The Seahawks wanted him, but the Niners obviously didn't want to trade him within the division.
They didn't want him. They want to keep him.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want to keep him, or else they would have fucking had him practicing and shit. They just I feel like they kind of had to keep him at this point. But there's so many teams that fucking could use him. What else we got here, Andy?
Well, this is kind of like going off of that. What do you think the best job in sports is? Like, personally, I think long snapper might be one of the easiest and best jobs in all of sports because you literally get paid to just snap the ball a couple times a game and you get paid millions of dollars.
Yeah, there's a lot of volatility with the long snapper position, though. I still gotta say, are you good at that position?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're good at it, you have some job security. Like the guy from the Panthers, he's been there for like 15 years.
Yeah, I mean, the best position ever was, like fucking Peyton Manning's backup, or Tom Brady's backup for a while. But really, the best position is kicker. I mean, I think you never get hurt. You have no injury risk. You could play till you're 40. I think if you're good at it, I think that's the best. And you get the spotlight. You get to win games. You get to be a hero. Like, look at, Koo and Vinatieri and guys like that. Yeah. And you're fucking 100% healthy, when you're 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, living.
You make a lot more money, too.
Yeah. I think kicker.
I'm looking up the long snappers in the league. They average is about 1.2 million.
And you can be replaced pretty easy because if you're
good job.
That's a great job. I'm with you, E.
Yeah.
1.2 million after taxes probably gets about 600.
After tax,
I'm still not complaining.
There's no pressure. I mean, all you think you got to do is make sure that the fucking holder gets the ball.
I'd rather be a kicker or a punter. You make way more money.
Yeah, way more
pressure, but you can be
though.
Blamed for shit. Yeah, you can be blamed for stuff.
What do you mean? If long snapper snaps it over someone's head all the time, and he's fucking.
So here's the thing for me. If you're asking what I would do, I want pressure. I want to be the hero. I want to be lifted on shoulders. I don't want to just be laying in the dark. So if I'm good, that's why I said, am I good? If I'm bad, yeah, probably not.
I mean,
kicker.
yeah, like.
But if I'm good, I 100% want some spotlight and some glory. Like the long snapper no one will ever know your name for 20 years, even if you play 20 years, unless you fuck up. Like if you fuck up, they're going to be like, oh, fucking Evan Hand snapped it over the head. But if you make the best snap and the best hold and the guy kicks it, no one's going to talk about you. They don't even hug you. They hug the hold.
Tommy can't even make a kick, so I don't know what he's talking about.
I can't even walk. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why Rackets, because I miss being able to swing my leg. It's my dream. But, I think that's the best position. Definitely kicker. What else we got?
Aaron Rodgers on the Joe Rogan Experience.
Yes. Did you see this, Bill? Yes, you did. I fucking literally read it to you on the Discord yesterday.
I don't want to pay attention to you.
God, he's such a fucking asshole. So Aaron Rodgers, I got to find the thing. Aaron Rodgers was on Joe Rogan Rackets. Did you hear about this?
Yeah, I saw it.
All right. Did you hear me talk about it on Discord last night?
Yes.
Okay. Bill
I'm
didn't.
not retarded. I have 2 ears.
Bill didn't somehow. No.
I didn't say I didn't. I just don't pay attention.
No, you literally said you didn't.
I don't pay attention to you.
All right. So Aaron Rodgers said, I'm trying to find the exact quotes. So one of the things he said was he was thrashing Joe Biden. The other thing he said was COVID was a lie. And then supposedly, I think he said that he did Percocets during the games.
Yep, he did say that.
Yeah. So talk about a guy who doesn't give a fuck. It's Aaron Rodgers right now. He knows he's bulletproof and knows no matter what happens, he just jumps on with McAfee and is all of a sudden a fucking internet sensation the next day. So he has no risk, nothing to lose. And it's just crazy right now. Rogan is getting like Zuckerberg to out himself in the FBI. I forget who the first person he had on that did something 3 weeks ago. Now he's got Aaron Rodgers outing himself. What do you think of all this, Rackets? You think these people should be going on Joe Rogan? Because there's a reason Joe Rogan smokes like crazy in that studio and gets everyone fucking high when they're talking.
Was Rodgers smoking weed with them, or were they just smoking cigars?
No, I think it was a cigar.
I'm sure it was a cigar, but I'm sure they smoked beforehand.
Yeah, no. I was just curious because Rodgers definitely seems like a stoner for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah.
God, Rodgers is basically just saying he knows he's going to be. I mean, this is going to be his last season in the NFL. Do we even think the Packers are going to be good this year?
Vegas does. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Like I saw that they're like plus 1,600 for the Super Bowl, but how are they scoring, man?
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Yeah. I mean, listen, the one game or the couple games that Devontae Adams missed last year, remember we bet the Packers and they were, underdogs and they won by like 15-20 or whatever it was. They're the fucking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fifth favorite to win the Super Bowl right now, plus 1,200. And my Cincinnati Bengals, who I think are the fantastic play to win the Super Bowl, are like 12th. Like, how does that make any sense? The Cowboys are ahead of the Bengals. The Ravens, the Eagles are ahead of the Bengals. And literally, Green Bay is ahead of everyone except the Rams, KC, Tampa, and Buffalo.
You just traded your best player. I mean, I understand Rodgers is Rodgers, but he's going to make something happen.
When's the last time he was in the Super Bowl with Devontae Adams?
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. Like, I don't.
Better. I mean, Chicago's not better, but they can't get any worse. And Detroit is not good, but they're not worse. Like,
dude, I rode the Lions a lot last year.
Right.
Man.
Detroit actually was one of the best teams against the spread of any team in football last year. They were like the Baltimore Orioles of the fucking NFL. They just couldn't win the games.
They couldn't win the game, but they were covering spreads. They were every game close.
Fucking spread. But Detroit's better. Minnesota's way better. I think Minnesota may win that division. That's why I don't understand why everyone's all over Green Bay. But I mean, listen, man, I don't see it. The only thing that's got me a little worried about my stance here is that he is dating a witch right now, like a literal,
legit witch. Yeah,
a literal witch. She literally does witchcraft and was on Instagram talking about how she does witchcraft. So we already know he's in the ayahuasca fucking universe talking about fucking adrenochrome and shit. So who knows? He may get some of that Tom Brady black magic this year. I don't know. Bill, what do you think?
Doesn't appeal to me.
Yeah, we weren't paying attention again. All right, next
up.
up.
Aaron Rodgers and everything. You said we talked about it yesterday.
You said you didn't remember.
I don't think I'm just telling you that. Aaron Rodgers is not going to be good this year. He's not going to have a good season. Rackets said it. Who the fuck is he throwing to? You know?
And they're plus 16. Look, I was doing the futures article the other day, Tommy, and I'm looking at it.
He gets so mad, too, when his receivers don't run the right routes or when they don't hit him. It's only going to take like 4 or 5 games before he's so pissed that, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
They must have went down then, because I could have swore it was 1,600 when I was doing the futures article the other night. And I'm like, why? I'm like, well, why is this? I'm like, I understand it's Rodgers, but where are these points coming from? Like, he's not going to just fucking poof magic 40 points a game. Like, I don't understand, dude.
No. And you're going to have the start that they're going to run into here at Minnesota, home against Chicago, which should be easy, at Tampa Bay. So they could realistically start 1-2. I think that if they get off to a slow start, you're going to see Rodgers start to cry. and whine and bitch right away. Then they do have a pretty easy slot there where they go Giants, Jets, Washington. Their schedule actually is a joke. That's what it is. Looking at it right now, their schedule is a joke. Giants, Jets, Washington, at Buffalo, Detroit, Dallas, at home, Tennessee, Philly, Chicago, Rams, Miami, Minnesota, Detroit. Yeah, their schedule is pretty easy. So I guess I understand it. But 1 or 2 bad losses earlier, 1 or 2 receivers dropping balls, and we're going to have a problem there over there. I do think that my favorite fucking kind of up-and-coming standout player, it comes from Green Bay. I think everyone's talking about, the wrong people over there. It's Romeo Doubs. If anyone watched this kid in the preseason, he's a stud, dude, out of Nevada. He's a rookie. Watch this kid. If you're in a fantasy draft and people don't know what they're doing and no one's drafting him, grab him. I think he ends up being the number 1 receiver. That's how confident I am in him. For Sammy Watkins and Lazard and all this, Mari Rodgers, whatever's there. Romeo Doubs, by the end of the year, ends up being the number 1 in Green Bay. Rodgers is going to fall in love with this kid, and he's going to fucking just pepper him all day and all night. So if you need a sleeper for your fantasy drafts, there you go. Next topic, E.
Yeah, quick to put it in here. If you are in a fantasy league, have not drafted yet, or have drafted, you probably going to want to pick up Alexander Madison yesterday because the Vikings are looking to deal him, and he's a starter anywhere but Minnesota.
And that's the stupidest thing Minnesota could physically do.
Yeah, we mentioned it last week. I thought that was retarded then when I heard the first rumblings about it, and now that it's actually probably going to happen is insane.
The dumbest thing you could physically do right now. Like, you literally have a team that's built to win now. You just gave Kirk Cousins a boatload of money. I know you like the other backs that are in that fucking locker room right now, but there is no doubt. The thing about Madison that makes him so valuable is he is Dalvin Cook. They're the same back. They do the same things. So when Dalvin Cook gets hurt, which he will, because he always does, you literally have someone to plug in that's a mirror image of him. So you don't have to change your offense literally at all. You basically stole all the brains from the Rams with Connell and all them. You have Justin Jefferson about to take a step forward. I mean, this seems a really good spot. Losing Madison, getting rid of Madison is going to be a really bad decision for them.
2 more things here. We have something about Albert Pujols' jersey you were talking about.
Yeah. Bill, you were talking about that. Albert Pujols with the jersey.
Yeah, he. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if the kid has like special needs or
he
what.
had a sign. He was holding a sign that said, "Albert, can we switch?"
But I don't know if the reason was that the kid had special needs. Like all kids do.
He looked a little retarded.
So I couldn't really figure out if Albert did it just for any kid or he would do it for that kid. But I guess because everybody in the stands was cheering for the kid, so I didn't really understand it. But yeah, he had a sign saying, hey, Albert, want to trade jerseys. And he had a T-shirt on, a T-shirt jersey or whatever. And then everyone was yelling, Pujols, Pujols. And he came over and he saw the sign and he took his jersey off and he gave it to the kid. And the kid was like, can I take my shirt off and give it to him?
The kid was like, do I give you mine?
Yeah, and no, I mean, like, Pujols understands what's going on, bro. He's a fucking professional. That's how it should be at fucking games across the country.
And this is what got us into a discussion last night on the Discord when we were doing our voice chat. That, I mean, it's fucking insane that athletes don't do this more often. And that was really the whole point of this, that everyone's going nuts that Albert Pujols gave this kid his jersey. Every fucking guy on that team should be giving a kid their jersey.
Bro, they're all worried about
a shoe or a glove or fucking something.
They're all worried about, oh my God, is this person going to make money off of me? Is somebody using a kid to get my jersey to sell it? Blah, blah,
I think
blah.
they're more worried about is it going to devalue my jerseys going forward and all like that. They think like this. Like I've heard, who was it? Was it Elway? It was one of the big, I think it was one of the big quarterbacks when they started asking why he doesn't sign autographs. He said, because when I retire, that's one of my sources of income that I'm going to have. And the more autographs I sign now, the less valuable they'll be when I retire. And the reporters were like, well, he's got a point. No, fuck you, bro. That's not like you work for us. Like these players work for the fans.
Bro, when you were
without the fans, you don't have a job.
When you were a little kid,
without the fans, you're the fucking WNBA.
When you were a little kid getting autographs, did you ever think once about how much money you get for it?
No, if
never.
You a kid, like, dude, you think? Listen, and then obviously nowadays the dad might put that Pujols jersey in a frame or something like that. We'd be wearing it playing stickball, like idiots. But I mean, it's just so annoying that these athletes don't do this more. So as much as this story is about Pujols doing a good thing, it's really about that was so out of the norm right now when we used to see it every fucking day when we were little. So it's just these guys are just pieces of fucking garbage, these athletes. But good for Pujols for actually doing something right. Because you make a kid's life if you do that. Like,
not just him, other kids see it on social media, then they're going to go to their baseball parks, and they're going to want to go to the games. And
social media has destroyed athletes. It's destroyed America, but it's destroyed athletes doing that because if you think before social media, I mean, you remember, Bill, when we were kids, players were making millions of dollars, not like this. But the bottom line is you didn't have, like, NFL ticket. You didn't have fucking out-of-market shit, right? You had your local games, and then you're watching the ticker on ESPN to get the scores of the other ones. So they needed to spread their brand through word of mouth. So Pujols gives that kid a jersey. That kid tells 20 kids. 20 kids tell 20 more kids. His dad tells his friends at work. They tell more people. And you start spreading that this guy's a good person. This guy's cool. He's my new favorite athlete. Now they don't have to do that. They just go on fucking Twitter and worry about the stupid millennials that don't know what country we live in. What else we got, E?
One more topic. We have 150 people here. We have 50 likes. What the hell is going on with that? And also, Tommy, you have a bone to pick with Aaron Boone again?
I always have.
Oh, man.
Wait a minute.
Don't laugh. I sent him that topic. You fucking idiot.
You did do that.
I sent it for you, you fucking idiot. Don't start acting like you're fucking sneaking
Let's go to the videotape, Evan, like you always say. Evan, let's go to the videotape. Fucking idiot.
I can find it.
Oh, my God. How much the Yankees were back, Rackets, on Friday. Holy shit, Rackets. It's over.
5 in a row. 5 in a row, Bill.
Stanton's back. 5 in a row. Turned it around. They've lost 3 in a row, Rackets, to Oakland and the Angels. And without Ohtani pitching.
Without Ohtani pitching.
But he did go yard.
Yeah.
This is awful.
They had one hit in a 2-game span with the A's. In a 16 innings, they had 1 hit against the A's.
And cost me about $20,000 worth of parlay wins. Yeah.
I mean, listen, you were so adamant. So adamant about them being in.
I'm going to mute myself and let Bill go.
You passed up the one thing that you've been talking about for a year or 2 years. For 3 years. You passed up the Aaron Boone effect. You didn't know how strong the Aaron Boone effect would be, that he would cost you to lose to Oakland and the Angels. You passed that up. Now, would you like to say?
He went and grabbed a razor blade.
I'm not even mad about the ESPN thing coming on right there.
He's got nothing because he knows
No, no.
he's wrong. He did not. You overlooked the strength of Aaron Boone.
The bottom line, the problem with being a hardcore fan, right? Not like Rackets who changes teams every 3 months, right, Bill? Like a hardcore, like where it's like I bleed Yankee blood. I've spent thousands of dollars to go sit fucking first row to watch them lose to the Red Sox, losing to this, losing that, this, that, and the other thing. Yeah, Yankee Cup. You're rooting for another team within the fucking division.
Can't help it that they're good.
The
man.
problem with it is that I'm the most rational Yankee fan. I'm the one who got everyone on the hate Aaron Boone train. I'm the one who was telling everyone first, even though Bill says it all the time. I said it for 3 years. Bill, stop thinking this team's going to win anything in the playoffs. Aaron Boone will ruin it. Aaron Boone will ruin it. Don't tease yourself. Pick a new team. Pick another team. So I've been all for it, right? So then, Evan, what happens is I said the Yankees are going to turn it around next week, right? A week ago. And they had enough injuries, I guess, where Benintendi was batting leadoff. And I get a boner. I'm like, dude, he's doing it. Finally, he's putting my lineup in place. Benintendi, LeMahieu, Judge, Stanley, had everything perfect. We win 3 in a row. We win 4 in a row. All of a sudden, Stanton comes back. We win 5 in a row. And what does he do? Changes the whole fucking lineup around. Literally, every part of it. Benintendi yesterday. Like, we did a live show yesterday, what, Bill? From 5:30 to fucking 2 in the morning.
Rupp and Rackets was fucking forever yesterday.
Yeah, it was the extended edition. So we were sitting there. They heard everything on the pregame. I was like, I can't wait to see how stupid Boone is today. because we win 5 in a row, and then you start mixing everything up. Bro, and no one asked him a question. No reporter asked him a question after the game. How the fuck is Benintendi batting 3rd yesterday and Rizzo's batting 6th? Rizzo's been batting 3rd the whole fucking year. So what happens, Evan? Let me ask you this. If Judge comes up with a man on second and first base open, and you know behind him is Andrew Benintendi and not Stanton and not Rizzo, are you going to walk Judge?
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
And twice in the first 4 innings, Judge came up with a man on second in a big spot, and they walked him, and Benintendi made out. Why do you have Benintendi batting 3rd? Why do you have Rizzo batting 6th? Why is Gleyber Torres batting ahead of Rizzo? What is going on? So I've realized he's intentionally losing the games. He's intentionally losing the games. They were down 1-0 in the 3rd inning with DJ 1st and 3rd, 1 out, DJ LeMahieu up, Aaron Judge on deck, and he did a squeeze bunt. Gave up the out, killed the inning, and then they just walked Judge and Benintendi made out. He's losing on purpose. That's the only thing I can understand.
It was in like the 2nd or 3rd inning, too.
The 3rd inning, 2nd inning, down 1-0.
Yeah.
Against fucking Suarez. Like, it made...
It was your best contact hitter at the plate, too, is bunting.
Dude, if he hits a...
That was the one question that they did ask him was whose idea was that, and he said, you'll never know.
He said, we'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
What the fuck is that?
We said that Judge... everyone's like, when's going to be the time where Judge is going to get walked? So they don't.
When you put Benintendi behind him.
And the only time it's going to come is when you fuck up the lineup.
And guess what? Rizzo homered his next at bat, and fucking Judge homered the one time he didn't get walked.
Yep.
So if you would have had them back to back, you would have had fucking runs coming out the ass.
Judge gets walk, and then he homers.
I mean, it's unbelievable, dude. And you're right, Bill. I underestimated the stupidity because I saw he was doing the right things. I'm like, holy shit, Aaron Boone is doing the right things with the lineup. But nope. With yesterday's was, I'm done. Like, I can't even bet on them. Like, before I see the lineup.
Hold on. So there's 7 games up now. Do you still think it's over for the division?
Yeah, no, it's still over. They're still going to run away with everything. Of course, they're just a far better team. They're far more talented. It's not even close. But I mean, Toronto can't even score a fucking goddamn run.
Nah, it's not Toronto you got to worry about.
Oh, shut up. Your team's like average now.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It did beat Houston 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, Bill called for the downfall on Friday, and they won fucking 2. They took 2 out of 3 against the Astros.
Yeah, they're not. They're coming back down to earth. They're a little.
The pitching's still good, man. It's just the bats have gone a little quiet lately.
Yeah, they're not really the offensive juggernaut. I mean, listen, they're good still. They're still a threat. But
they're gonna end up in that 3rd wild card spot. They're gonna take Tampa. Tampa's straight schedule in September sucks. It's bad.
It's just so maddening. It's to the point now where other people are seeing it. Like, I've been seeing what Boone's been doing and what Cashman's been doing for years. You can go to Twitter right now and just write Boone line.
When the regular stupid retard Twitter Yankee fan is calling it, yeah,
it's like, why is Benintendi batting 3rd? Like, no one.
Do we think? Because I didn't think so at all last year when you got 140 something lineups out of 160 something games.
He broke a record, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't think it was him last year. And again, I don't think it's him. I think this lineup is coming from upstairs. It's coming from a computer, and that's it. It's not Boone.
Computer would never put Benintendi 3rd against a lefty.
Tommy, no. I don't know.
No, I ran all the analytics last night. That's what I did. I said, let me see what they could have looked at. I was looking at every.
There's got to be something. It can't be him.
It's Boone.
It can't be.
You know what? It's probably this simple. It's probably Benintendi went in and said, hey, boss, could I bat 3rd today? That's probably as simple as it is.
That might be it, too.
Sometimes it's fucking the simplest answer is the real answer. That's what Voit did when he batted 1st. We spent a whole week trying to figure out why Luke Voit batted 1st, and we found out he just texted him and say, Aaron, could I bat 1st? So maybe it's fucking just even simpler than we think it is. Anyway, let's get to the games. We have, keep in mind, tomorrow, make sure you guys are here for tomorrow. College football, big college football slate on Thursday. We got, I don't even know how many games. I think it's like 15 games, 3 ranked teams playing, I believe. It's going to be good. I'm going to try and bring one of my boys on the show tomorrow to talk college football. So make sure you guys are here. So we're going to college football tomorrow. Let's get into the show.
Oh, yeah. What day is it? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Tuesday, Bill Rupp.
Yes. Welcome.
You're thinking it's Wednesday.
Welcome to the show, Bill. Let's run through baseball real quick. Then we'll bring Constantino on, talk about the DWCS, and get it popping. So, Rackets, start with you. Orioles plus 126. By the way, Rackets, I think me and you were 9-2 or 9-3 on
Yeah, we fucking smashed Friday.
Yeah, because Bill wasn't here. We didn't have anything holding us down.
Stay Cashin with cocaine and Legos.
Cocaine and Legos edition. And then I had the kid on Twitter tell me, because I lost a Rams bet on Saturday, like, oh, thanks for giving out, fucking loser. I'm like, dude, literally fucking 12-3 but Friday. You all like, fuck you.
The bet slip was insane.
These people are nuts.
I think we lost one individual play and then one like together play, and everything else we killed.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Orioles plus 126. Obviously, you guys, you're Indians, though. I don't know.
Anybody here? Anyone here where you guys faction duel is questioning a lot of those bets that were won on the NASCAR race.
Wow.
There are a lot of accounts being locked.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it was one provider who gave it all. I know the kid. Like,
Yeah, so they're locking a lot of accounts.
but if they weren't fucking idiots, they would realize that it's just people who paid for a subscription that fucking went ham.
Yeah.
Like when you hit a plus 1,500 and fucking 150 people on, they're just paying subscribers. They're not cheating.
Well, yeah, they're thinking that one person put them in under all these accounts.
No, it wasn't that. I know the fucking kid. It wasn't that.
Well, that's what they're thinking. And people who are about to get their account, you'll never get your account back, so don't bother even arguing with them. You'll get your money. They'll give you your money, but you'll be suspended and you'll never be able to play there again.
Not allowed to win that big. Why do you think I'm banned on 3 different books?
Can't win that big. It's the once in a lifetime. That's why they call it once in a lifetime.
Yeah.
Never gonna let you guys.
Cash and Helena Kalinina. Plus 170.
All right, good.
2-1. Yep.
Go. And now Perez is balling. All right, Orioles 126. Rackets. You fucking with the Indians?
No, I'm fucking with the Orioles. Plus 126. That's one of my plays today. No, right? Of course not. No. I like the Orioles a lot today. Underdogs again. We were talking about it yesterday in the voice chat. You're up $2,900 if you the $100 unit better is up $2,900 on the Orioles this year. Second place isn't even fucking close. Just keep betting.
Half it, yeah. All right. I have never fucking with Cal Quantrill ever again for the rest of my life. So good luck on that. Bill, anything on that?
Nope.
Cincinnati, St. Louis. I'm not fucking with either of these teams. St. Louis minus 225 versus Cincinnati.
I like the Cardinals. I'll have them in some type of parlay or something today, but I like them.
All right. Rackets.
Cardinals.
McClanahan and I'm not doing anything on that. Versus Luzardo on Miami. Rays minus 200 at Miami Marlins.
That's a pass for me. That might be a no runs through 4. Interest in that.
Sunday night baseball. We killed it.
Oh, we fucking smashed that, Bill Rupp.
Oh, it was awesome.
No runs through 4. We got it plus 1,200, and
First
then
inning, obviously.
the first inning, and then in the 5th inning, I think it was. I looked on FanDuel. There was an alternate line hedge for because you had the under 9.5 for that game. So I said there's an alternate line right now of over 7.5 plus 1,200. Go hedge with that. We landed right on 9, so we fucking cashed the first 4 1,200. We cashed the first inning no run. We cashed the under 9.5, and then we cashed the over 7.5 alt line for plus 1,200. We fucking crushed that game.
Killed that game. Another reason to sign up, guys. We're doing games Sunday night, so
Happy Sunders, Bill Rupp.
Tommy G under theory, Sunday night under theory from week 0, Bill. I told you about that. Sunday night.
It's crazy.
We were fucking around with that with football.
Score like 9 runs in the last
conspiracy gambling is fucking heating up, man. I'm telling you.
We were fucking around with that with football last year, the Sunday night unders.
Thursday night unders.
Thursday and Sunday night unders, yep.
I'm telling you, the national TV games, if you really believe that FanDuel is manipulating outcome of games, then those are the ones that have the highest probability of going under because those are the ones that everyone's focusing on one thing. We said it before the year, and it's been happening every Sunday night. Let's see.
That was one of those weird cross-sport trends where it just kind of doesn't matter what it is. It just kind of happens.
Yeah, it's just whatever the only thing to watch on is the thing that's going to be the most manipulated by the books.
Yep.
You know, it's literally that simple. I can't go against Miami at home. This fucking team, every time they play at home, it's 3-2. They lose most of them, but it's 3-2, 2-1, and I can't fucking deal with it. So I'm going to leave it alone right now. I may have an interest in Miami plus a 1.5 in that, but probably going to leave it alone. Oakland at Washington, another fantastic game.
Oh my god! No, I'm not betting any of this.
Terrible.
Yeah, I was just looking at that game to see if maybe I could get a dinger Tuesday in there because both pitchers give up a lot of home runs, but I can't even find a batter to take.
I think FanDuel. Bill, I think FanDuel got rid of Dinger Tuesday. I don't see it anymore.
Okay.
I don't see it on here. I see home run parlay, single game parlay.
Oh, maybe it's over.
You just dumped it in the middle of the season?
Yeah.
It's probably over today because you know what? Look at the totals today. You got an 8, you got a 10.5, 8.5, 8, 9, 8.5, 8.5. It's hot out everywhere. 9, 9, 9. It's hot out everywhere. So they just canceled it today because there's probably going to be a lot of home runs.
Wow.
Yeah, there is. It's gone.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't see it. And somebody mentioned in the chat earlier this morning. That's why I looked.
Yeah, it's not there anymore. That's crazy.
All right. No more Dinger Tuesday. So what do we like on this, Bill? You looking for anything on here, Oakland, Washington?
No.
You're not betting that game.
No,
Gossman, Toronto against Rackets' other team, the Cubs. Rackets. Toronto has scored sometimes they score something, most times they score nothing. And then sometimes they'll score 5 in one inning to make up for it. So what are we looking at here with Toronto Blue Jays at Gossman on the mound?
This is a no bet for me, but if you're talking strictly value, it's 100% on the Cubs.
Bill?
You can't bet the Blue Jays right now. Everyone was like yesterday, they didn't score the day before. They're going to score this time.
And even when they do, it's all in one inning, dude. It's the Astros, it's the Dodgers.
Shut out for like the 7th, right?
Yeah, it's all in one inning all the time. They just don't spread the runs out, man. They don't score 1-1, 2-1-1. They just it's 6.
Like, all at the end of the game, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe that was the trigger to get their bats going.
I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson last week when I hit them on the team total over 11.5. They scored 8 in the one inning against the fucking Red Sox, and they didn't score the rest of the game. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm done with them.
Yeah, I'm not touching them. I don't touch them anymore. I haven't found a game I like yet. Next game, Seattle.
There it is. There's Tommy G's.
There's Tommy G's game. Seattle coming to save the day against the Detroit Tigers. All in Mariners minus 170.
I completely agree. I just don't know why that line's only 170. I get they're on the road, but
I'd say 165 on Bet Rivers and DraftKings. So let's go 165. Let's take that one.
That yells trap to me, but I'm jumping in that trap.
I don't think it's trappy, really. Seattle hasn't gotten much respect on the lines, and I think that's Manning's been good. Manning stole a W last week. He's actually probably the one guy that gets a little respect on the Tigers. So I don't think it's that bad. I would probably line it at like minus 190, minus 200. So it's a little bit low for sure, but I don't think it's anything worrisome.
I'm on you with the Mariners.
Yeah. I love this. Dodgers.
Oh, Jesus. I almost put this out, and I was like, no.
What?
Yeah, I was going to put a play out on the Mets, and I'm not doing it.
Dodgers minus 146 at the New York Mets. Bill Rupp.
I'll let Bill do this by himself.
No bet.
Of course.
Such a fucking cop-out.
Oh, man.
That's such a cop-out.
I do have Trey Turner.
Give him a lean. Come on, Bill.
Yeah, give me something. You're a fucking Mets fan.
You guys gonna let me talk? I do have Trey Turner in my hit parlay that I just keep fucking smashing every single day, one after another. It's just crazy. So
prop bot.
You really have been hitting these.
Trey Turner and Corey Seager minus 104. That is my hit parlay. I have another one. May give you guys at the end of the show.
Not the way these ones are going.
I have 2 of them, and my parlay. I'll give you that. Cardinals, Mariners, Padres plus 300.
Padres. Wow.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Welcome to
They
the
scored.
party.
They scored runs yesterday, so he's back on.
Padres, and I'll be right back.
Yesterday, Rupp. I knew there was a reason he gave out 3 bets. So I'm like, he has to be going somewhere.
Yeah, he's got somebody at the door or something.
His old ass has to piss, probably.
No, my back hurts. I gotta get my heating pad.
My back hurts.
I slipped my disc, Tommy.
Fucking Dodgers minus 145. Give me that. I'm gonna take that against the Mets.
How is Heaney good this year? Can we talk about that for 1 second? How the fuck is this dude good this year? We all saw him in the Yankee uniform. We all saw how.
Stop right there. We all saw him where?
In the Yankee uniform. We saw how big of a shitbag he was.
Yeah, Boone destroys everyone. So
he never even started good, dude.
Right, but as bad as you are with Boone, you get worse. Because keep in mind, Heaney was never good, right? Like he was.
And now
always
all of a sudden he's awesome.
He was always like a 4.5 ERA guy, right? He was like fine. Came to the Yankees and was a 7.5 ERA guy. So Boone made him worse.
And now he's a 2.
And then I think what happened there, Rackets, is when you leave Aaron Boone in the Yankees, it's just like it's freeing.
Gallo's got like a 1.1 OPS in with the Dodgers, and Heaney is a 2 ERA. Like, what the fuck what is going on in LA?
Sub 2 ERA, technically.
Is he the Adam Gase of the MLB?
Yes. Yes, worse. No one's worse than Aaron.
It's incredible, dude. Like, just look at these guys' numbers when they leave. Sonny Gray left, and he's been pretty decent with the Reds last year and with the Twins this year.
Came back when he was fucking like all these guys. Whenever they leave, they're good.
It's insane.
So here's the big thing for the Metsies. I'm on the Dodgers today, as is to be expected. Mets are up 3 games on the Braves. Braves are getting a home series against the Rockies, where they're going to be minus 300 every game. Mets have a home series against the Doyers where they're going to be fucking probably underdogs almost every game. This may be the 3 games here, Bill. I think the Mets choke in these spots, so we will see. Do the Braves handle their business against the Rockies?
We will find out, won't we?
All right, great pick.
That Braves line moved right before the show. I looked at it because I was kind of trying to get my bets together.
I'm not gonna bet that game, bro.
No, Bill, it went from it was minus 405 before the show because I looked at it and I was like, oh, we have a 400 on the board. Now it's down to 360. So there's some Rockies love coming in.
It was
I don't like it, but
second ago.
It's 360 now. There's Rockies love coming in. I'm not on board with either side of it, but if you're gonna bet the Braves, be careful.
I do. Not.
I would not bet the Braves here.
Any game 350, 300 or higher, you got to.
Yeah, don't bet at that. And it's a choke spot for them.
Yeah, I'm off it too.
Probably, but we can't bet the 300s. We just lose them all the time.
They probably win, but you don't.
It was like I said, Tommy. It was 405 less than an hour ago.
Yeah,
I would never.
It makes me like it better if people are pounding it. That means there's less chance of them fixing it. Red Sox Twins. I finally bet the Twins for I think the first time all year and won. I don't know if I'll ever bet them again.
I did it last night. I don't know if I almost put him in the article today. I kind of like Archer and the Twins. I'm not going to bet it, but I do like them live. Boston's bullpen is just bad. So anytime that anytime it's middle of the game or it's a close game late in the game, Boston's going to lose.
So you're
I'm on the Twins. I'm not doing a pre-game.
Okay.
I'm not betting the game. I will have probably Boston in a team total, like 1.5 or something in a parlay. But no, other than that, nothing for me. Yeah, you know what? No.
No.
Great input. Texas Rangers at home plus 136. Astros minus 160 on the road. This is trappy. This line looks trappy. Valdez versus Dunning minus 160 for the Astros. Rackets. I mean, we're looking at minus 150 on DraftKings, minus 160 in most, but 155. I mean, really, what kind of retard isn't going to be pounding the Astros? I'm going to go out on the limb here. I'm going to take the Rangers.
I was going to say, this line tells me that they're screaming, they're begging for Astros money.
Astros money. Begging. And
yeah.
The Astros are a team that I'm actually not afraid to bet against of late. I'm going Rangers. Give me a second here, Evan. Let me just figure out if I'm going to do this on the run line or the money line. But what are you looking at here, Rackets?
No, I'm on board with that, Tommy. The Rangers are definitely going to keep this close, if for no other reason than the Astros. They looked like shit against the Orioles all 3 games. They only fucking won on Sunday because of a home run, and then Brendan Hyde brought in the fucking shit reliever and gave up another bomb to Altuve. But they should have lost all 3 of those games, and they're not scoring runs. So I'm more than good. I'm good with the Rangers.
I'm looking at the whole ESPN log, right? So this is probably 22 games. There hasn't been a 10-run game with them, like where they've scored double-digit runs, outside of that one White Sox games where they threw up 3 touchdowns. Look at their totals: 3, 1, 0, 6.
And Alvarez hasn't hit a home run in like a month.
2, 21, 3, 3, 2, 6. Like, I mean, they're not scoring a ton of runs, so they're not scary anymore. Like, I'm going Rangers here. Give me the 1.5 minus 120.
You know, they haven't been hitting at all either. I mean, look at their team. They, Altuve had his averages down to 282. Bregman 269. Tucker 261.
Alvarez is batting like 160 in August.
Yeah, Alvarez didn't even play.
I'm taking the Rangers. It was a trap. Trap. Giolito on the hill as a favorite. Minus 130 against the Royals.
He pitched the fucking game of his season against the Orioles last time, but it's disgusting.
He's become Bundy.
You fucking bastard. He cost me a lot of money last time, but Brady Singer's a good pitcher, man. He's gonna keep the game close. The White Sox can't score. The Royals are real close to being like an actual play for me, but keep your eye on the Royals. I like them tonight.
I can't imagine being that unathletic, even if you're a woman. I mean, we didn't even talk about Jalen Rose.
No, Jalen Rose.
We're not even going to do that right now because we're running long. But tomorrow, Evan, make sure to put in the show plan Jalen Rose and find the Jalen Rose golf video.
Copy.
We have to talk about that tomorrow. But I mean, like what's your name? Sloane Stevens just like hits the tennis ball up into the stands. And obviously these aren't athletes. These are fucking, rich white people at the U.S. Open, right? Who's like go home and like they get Buffy to clean the corner, right? But I mean, they went to catch the ball like this. Like the two guys.
Like they're holding two pieces of plywood.
Like they went to catch it like a fly. I mean, you got to at least know to put your hands out and try to squash it. I just I can't imagine ever having that little athleticism. So nothing on this game?
I have my second hit parlay in this game.
Okay. All right. And that was who?
Hit parlay number 2.
Part 2.
Jimenez.
That's my guy.
And Salvatore Perez. Plus 106. Same game parlay. It's already in there, Ev. Up on top. Same game parlay. So you could do it on FanDuel if you want. Watch out. But yeah, that's what I like. And that's 2 hit parlays today.
All right. Going to the next game, my Pittsburgh Pirates, who should have won again yesterday. I gave out the Pirates plus 3.5, and like for almost even money. I think it was like minus 130 or something against Burns. And I gave them out plus 300 yesterday, and we had them up 5-3 in the 8th. And Mitchell gets his first home run of his Major League Baseball career to tie it, and then they won it in the bottom.
And that's why we hedge, ladies and gentlemen.
The Lotties Paratis always come through against the Brew Crew. So I'm going right back to it. Give me the Pirates plus 165 today against the Milwaukee Brewers. Give me it. What? What do you mean? Oh,
what a shit line.
No, that's why it's even more. I love it even more.
That's a good line compared to what I see.
150 right now.
I was gonna say I see 150.
Yeah. Yesterday it was 300.
It was Corbin Burns yesterday.
Doesn't matter. He's not gonna pitch the whole game.
Bill, you told me
better on a
yesterday was the single dumbest bet I've ever put into my life.
They lost.
Bill, they were fucking minus 500.
They lost.
It doesn't matter. As Bill
Rupp
lost.
Shut up.
As Bill Rupp always
said,
up. They don't need to win. You just have to be able to be in a hedge opportunity.
You didn't hedge shit.
I told the people they could.
You didn't hedge shit.
I didn't. I said I didn't.
You lost. Move on.
I had the 2.5.
You get the count of played and lost. What are we counting losers now? Holy shit.
Save this clip.
You're counting a loser.
Save this clip.
Yeah, save this clip.
The next time Bill Rupp gets a team that's up 5-0 and he hedges it. You're an idiot. Go bet Milwaukee. Go bet Milwaukee.
Go bet Milwaukee right now.
Go bet Milwaukee. You think the line's so low?
No.
Bet me. Bet me on Milwaukee.
Take the plus 150.
I'll take the 150. Bet.
I ain't betting that. No, fuck no.
I'm on the 150. I'll go lower than the fucking line.
Next.
Yeah.
The real question is if he's on the Yankees in the next game.
Shut up. Just get back in your corner. Go take your little pee break, you fucking old man. Yankees minus 160 against Mayors. How are they this bad that they're minus 160 at the Angels? I can't touch it. I have to see the lineup. If that lineup comes out where I don't think Boone's throwing the game, I will bet it. If that lineup comes out like Benintendi batting third and Rizzo batting ninth and Stanton leading off, I'm not touching it. I will not bet a Yankee game until I see the lineup. So nothing.
I think this is actually a bet where you could take the Yankees. I'm not going to, but like the line isn't bad. They're going against Mike Mayers. Going against Mike Mayers. He's nothing special. We got Tyone on the mound, who's been pretty good. So I don't know. I'm not going to bet it because I'm not betting the Yankees. I think they're in free fall.
There's another Ohtani bomb coming tonight.
Possibly.
All right, so no bet for anyone. I like the Phillies in this one versus Zach Gallen. Gallen's a guy I thought was pitching a little bit over his head most of the year. Talked about Dylan Cease, how I'm going to be fading Cease a lot this half. That's been working out. I like Nola and the Phillies in this spot. Phillies are hot, man. I know they lost yesterday.
They blew a 7-0 lead.
They throw up 8 runs in the first 4 innings. You can't help that your pitcher's just giving up bombs all over the field. So the Philly bats are alive. The Phillies are going to score runs today. I think I like the Phillies in this one. Arizona has a strong tendency of getting down early and coming back. We were talking about them plus 600 yesterday, Rackets, at that live.
Yep.
So I'm going to be on the Phillies early, and I'll be totally fine taking the Diamondbacks at a plus 500 in the 3rd or 4th inning if that happens. So I'm on Phillies minus 140 today.
I told everyone yesterday this game was going way over, and it did.
Are you guys on mute?
No.
I hit the mute. Did you hear me?
Yeah, we are.
Oh, wow, that was weird.
Like I said, I told everybody yesterday, I like this game, the over. Today, I don't like it, but I could see the Phillies winning. I'm not on it.
Yeah, over 7 today, Bill.
Yeah, nah.
Rackets?
I would know.
I'm not on it today either. Phillies blew a 7-0 lead yesterday, and I don't know. I would take the Phillies if I was choosing a side, but I'm not doing it.
I'm taking it. I think the Arizona shot their load a little bit yesterday. So
Padres!
No, my God.
It's a tough one, dude. It's Logan Webb on the other side. Keep in mind.
Padres!
I'm not touching it.
No.
I had them last night in the parlay. They came through. I'm taking them again.
Yeah, I did.
They almost blew it again last night. They did their best to fucking blow it.
Almost don't count.
I had them last night too, but I didn't. But still, Logan Webb.
Take them again.
Be careful with that. Don't bet against Logan Webb. He's the only thing on the Giants.
Don't bet on the Yankees.
I'm not.
No.
Or Pittsburgh at plus 150.
Pittsburgh's great.
Like that. That's my Italian accent.
Yeah, that's all.
Forget about
I'm
it.
fucking good, bro. I can do so much.
Everything you do is terrible.
My God. Fucking Italian accents. I can mimic Tom. Everything you do is awful. I heard. That's Tommy. I mean, I'm nailing them left and right here.
All I hear is caw caw.
Well,
All right, let's get
all I hear is caw.
Let's get Constantino in here for the Dana White Contender Series picks of the night. We'll let him and Rackets say hello and goodbye. Constantino, how you doing, my brother?
What up? Let's get weird. It's your boy Constantino here with your Tuesday edition of Stay Cashin. Let's go!
He always gets up.
I always get up when Mike comes on.
I know, it's a walk-off. Let's get weird.
Mike, are you going to be a special guest on Rupp and Rackets today?
I will be the featured guest again, and as the lead NFL analyst of the company, I have to comment on a couple things that were mentioned earlier.
Yeah, sure. So Mike, by the way, is the best college football, NFL football analyst in the company.
Just NFL.
For like 17 days until he stops doing it. But for those 17 days, it's a December to
Who brought you a December to remember during the
holidays? So for those of you who don't know, Mike told everyone how great he was at NFL handicapping last year. And then didn't do anything for September because it was too early. Didn't do anything for October because it was still too early. In November, everyone told everyone to buckle up for a December to remember. Did 3 weeks in December and then disappeared.
No, I took the money down. We won 20-plus units. That's it. You got to know when to take a win.
The thing to remember was it just ended out of the blue. That's
the magic of Christmas, Bill Rupp.
Everyone remembers it, Mike. It's all
I got 3 quick things to touch on. You know, long snap reverse kicker. If you're the best, I love Tommy saying that you want the pressure on you. I mean, you get hit as a long snapper, you know what I'm saying? And you make less money. Jimmy G's contract was done, but also they put all sorts of kickers and escalators in it that allowed for an easy, seamless release/trade. And they used the guise of restructuring the contract to put all those things in, so the organization has basically full control.
No,
so
no,
was
no.
one of those
it's the exact
things
opposite. It's the exact opposite. He actually is gone at the end of the contract. So once this contract's over, he's free to go.
Right, but if they want to trade him
they can't.
within the contract, they could.
They can't.
Reread
The
that.
whole contract is that he's on the Niners this year. He can't get traded. He can't go anywhere. And then at the end of it, he's free.
That's not what I read.
Really? He's got a no trade?
No,
that's not what I read. They made it
built-
easy for him to leave. They can trade him.
I
Conditional.
98% positive he's
And the
stuck.
last football thing, are you guys going to rematch me in the season-long draft tomorrow night?
Yeah, we're in.
All right. Oh, shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
The real question is, are you going to be in the picks pool to lose this year?
I will be in the picks pool. I got a spreadsheet, I believe, on Google Docs.
The other
Ooh.
question is, Mike, are you going to put your survivor pick in after the week 1?
Oh, man, I'm all in. I'm all in. We're getting NFL this year. Tommy, check your email. I already wrote an article.
Shit.
It's been in your email box. What are you doing?
You guys, we did the survivor pool. Mike put his pick in after the game. He's like, I had Tampa. We're like, wait.
I mean, you knew I had it.
No, I didn't.
So
Awesome. All right, what do we got tonight in the Contender Series?
Well,
Well, before we get there,
Evan wants to say something.
I just looked up if Jimmy G could be traded. He can be traded. He just has a no trade clause, so he needs to be in
Right,
the,
he's
in
in
the
control.
talks.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Jimmy G's got the control.
But
They
he
can't
can
trade
be
him.
he can be traded.
No. They can't trade him unless he agrees. Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
well, there's a kicker in there. You got to read it closer.
No,
It's
there's
conditional.
nothing closer. He literally said, I'm only signing.
All right. Come on.
Yeah.
I have an MMA headline.
Did you hear what he just did, Bill? There's a kicker.
I have an MMA.
What? No.
I have a combat sports headline that we missed earlier in the show, and now that I'm here with a Rupp date, I'm here with a Rupp date. I'm here with a Rupp date in the combat sports space. October, Jake Paul versus Anderson Silva signed,
Shut up.
sealed, and will be delivered. 47-year-old Anderson Silva. Jake Paul always gets these guys that have like one thing wrong with him. You know, it's like, guy's missing a leg. He's 47. He's a wrestler only, but now he's boxing. He always finds like some sort of loophole, but even at 47, man, I think Anderson could put it on him here if it's not like a work. But it is signed, sealed, and delivered. I wanted to report that. And after a week off, we're back tonight with the Contender series. So let's get right into it. We have
Rackets. We'll catch you on the show later, brother.
Yeah, I just have one tennis bet for that's going to be going on later. It's Evan's got it too. It's Amanda Nisimova and Naomi Osaka plus 107 for today, and then there's Katerina Siniakova minus 102 for I think that's at 5:00.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys not to bet Naomi Osaka because Rackets is stupid.
Stop.
Osaka is,
She's a quitter, isn't she?
Cut it out.
I'll give you a hedge on the other side a little bit later, too.
I hate Tommy G.
Let's go. Wait, Danielle Collins, too? Oh, my God. Guys, don't bet that.
She destroys Collins.
I am
She destroys
voiding
Collins.
Rackets bet. I am voiding that bet. Do not
Evan,
bet that.
the last time he voided a bet at one real easy. So
Not
don't do that, Evan.
Not Osaka. I'm good at one thing. Osaka. No.
She's destroyed her in all three matches.
Do
That's
not
good.
bet that.
I'm putting it on the sheet.
Thank you.
No. Danielle Collins.
Rackets
I'll
does
put
have
an asterisk
blinders.
by it.
Dude, ask Bill. He's got
Does have blinders
for
for Osaka, so.
No, that's not going on the sheet, Evan. I will not let it on the sheet.
What if I put an
Isn't she a
asterisk?
quitter?
No, just don't put it on the sheet. That would Osaka. I've owned Rackets on Osaka for 2.5 years now. Never again is she allowed on the sheet.
One of yous is going to have a fucking great day tomorrow.
It'll be me.
We need
Oh,
a
man.
group vote. A group
No,
vote.
It's
there's
usually
no
me.
group vote. If anyone who's a 4D bet subscriber knows, you do not bet Osaka when Rackets recommends it because he's got blinders on with this bitch. No.
I'm
Gone.
taking it.
Not
I'm taking
going
all
on.
day. It's already posted.
Danielle Collins all fucking day.
No.
We'll
Okay.
find out tomorrow.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
I
I
can't
don't
wait
know
for the
what
Yankees.
this is, but I have to find out. Somebody said Bill Rupp sounds like the Aladdin parrot. I can see the visual, but I need to see what the Aladdin parrot
Bill
looks like.
sounds like every parrot in
Did you
America.
see that, Bill?
No!
I did not.
Look in the comments. Bill
Yeah.
sounds like the Aladdin parrot.
All
I don't-
right,
yeah,
Rackets,
I have
all right,
to-
get out of here. Mike, get to UFC. We got to get off the show.
All right, let's
Naomi-
go. We have
Naomi
the
Osaka,
same
bye.
theme today. We
No
have
Osaka.
two fighters who I feel are all around better MMA fighters than the other. The first one to kick it off, I feel fairly confident with the front end of a parlay, Maria Silva, 8-0. She won on last year's Contender series where she looked good, 60-something strikes, 3 takedowns, decent jiu-jitsu, but she didn't get the contract, although winning. She's better all-around fighter here. Her opponent, Victoria Dudakova, is one-dimensional. She's a grappler. However, Silva can grapple too. Last fight won by submission. She's going to be the stronger fighter, clear stand-up advantage. I like Silva here, and we're going to get right into the fight behind it in a back-to-back. Mateus Rebecki, 15-1, trains out of American Top Team, spoke to people that train with him, good Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's fighting a one-dimensional striker, Rodrigo Ligio, who will have a size advantage, and he's very, very powerful, but it also makes him one-dimensional. He's 12-2, all 14 fights finished inside the distance. The only thing that Rebecki has to watch for here is a knockout, but Ligio is very easy to take down and control. Rebecki should just take him down right away, avoid the knockout. If we win the front end of this parlay, we might want to take some money off the table and play Ligio by knockout, which is plus 400 or plus 350. So it's always there as a fall safe, and I really like the Silva front end, and I really like the Rebecki behind it. But we could put ourselves in a situation where we have zero risk. So the free play is Silva and Rebecki in a parlay. I played it on FanDuel right now before the show at minus 103.
All right, I like that. What do you think of this card compared to the other ones? Is it more guys we know or guys that you're?
Yeah, I think they're interesting spots. I'll give a quick overview real quick because I know we're pressed for time. First fight of the night, Blake Builder, former CFFC champion. I've seen a lot of him. Plus grappler, very good grappling. Alex Morgan is the favorite there. You can get Builder at like plus 180, 185. You can get a submission plus 500. I'm kind of maybe peeking at both of those. Next fight is Silva, who we have. Fight after that, Rebecki, who we have. And that either ends with Rebecki, in my opinion, inside the distance or Ligio inside the distance. But I like the line on Rebecki better than the 300 inside the distance. Fight after that, we have a training partner of Yuri Procheka, guy who's trained with Gustafsson and Hazmat Chimaev. His name is Matej Penaz. He's 6-0. He's fighting Floridian-based Cedriques Dumas, who's also 6-0. Dumas may have the edge on the ground, but it's very hard to take down Penaz, and I think this fight's going to be fireworks too. And then the main event, I don't really have an opinion on the main event. We have a giant of a man in Jose Henrique Souza fighting Yusaku Kinoshita. Kinoshita's a favorite. No real read there yet, but like some spots, yeah. Some fun props.
Good shit. And this weekend we'll have you on Friday to talk about the UFC card. UFC's back this weekend. We were talking, no idea why they took a week off the last week before college football starts. They had the whole Saturday to themselves. Don't know why they gave it away. But then the week after that, we got the monster UFC card, right? That's the Nate Diaz.
And NFL kickoff. I mean, It doesn't get any better than this.
It doesn't get any dumber than this. NFL kickoff weekend, they do the Nate Diaz card. Like, do that last weekend when no one was going on. Like, what are they doing? Anyway, we're going to be excited about it. That's fucking great. Great 2 cards.
I'm excited for tomorrow night. I don't want to bury the lead here. And this head-to-head draft between me versus Tommy and Bill on the same team. It takes 2-on-1. WWE handicap match.
We got a new plan this year.
Yeah, we got.
Oh, great! What? Not let Tommy rip the laptop out of your hand and make every decision.
We're actually going to do waivers this year. We think.
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow night. Wait till you see my unorthodox draft strategy.
Somehow last year, Mike didn't have a guy in a spot, but next thing you know, there's a guy in his place.
No, I got mocked for drafting Brady and Allen, which turned out to be phenomenal. I got mocked for drafting Kelsey and Waller, 2 tight ends. I went to double quarterback, double tight end.
I think I drafted 2 tight ends and 2 quarterbacks in the first 6 rounds. I don't know.
Yeah, but I started 8-0, and I beat you.
Listen, we're doing waivers this year. Me and Bill are not going to go 7 weeks without waivers.
I mean, you're going to try to win.
We are going to try. We are going to put a big bet on this. We're going to be in the Discord.
Now we're going to try. But
did you share with everybody to become a member? Because tomorrow night we're live drafting.
We might be. I don't like to overpromise. I like to underpromise.
Oh, I'll be there. You're not going to show up?
Well, I mean, I'll decide. I don't overpromise. I underpromise.
Guys in the chat, you can hear what that sounds like to me.
We may not be there. We don't know because you were stealing our picks last year.
It used to be called the TikTok when I grew up.
I think Mike needs the chat to give him picks.
I don't need it. I'm not even going to read it. I'll be there entertaining with my mastery of the rounds 1 through 6 that I've already script.
The mouse 1 through 6.
I've script rounds 1 through 6. I already know what
All right, final words, Constantino.
Show up tomorrow night. That's your final words.
All right, Bill Rupp, final words.
Collect on Monday and Rupp and Rackets today, 5:30 in Discord.
All right, Evan Hand, final words.
See you tomorrow.
All right, my final words. Thank you for Constantino, Joey Rackets, Bill Rupp, Evan Hand. Get over to 4deepbets.com, number 4deepbets.com. $297 till mid-January. Code VIP10, 10% off, or $27 for 7 days. You pick, we win. Let's go. Good luck. Stay cashin'.
Let's go!